What's up guys, David Sherwack here. Today I'm here with an NBA video. I'm going to be trying to do more of these videos with the NBA season coming up. So stay tuned for some more NBA videos. But in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and why I think they should be the favorites to repeat in this upcoming season. So before we actually get into this video, if you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to post consistent NBA videos when I can, when the NBA season comes back. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to subscribe down below. If you're already subscribed, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment down below, and let's get right into this video. So the Lakers, obviously coming off of the 2020 NBA championship, they got LeBron, they got AD. They had a bunch of nice supporting pieces around those two guys. But the big question coming into this offseason was, how are they going to get better? They already won a championship the previous year, so it's pretty hard to take a championship team and make it this much better, but that is exactly what the Lakers did this offseason. Shout out to Rob Pelinka for the moves he's made this offseason. Dude is an absolute legend. These are some insane moves that are definitely going to help them this upcoming season and make them even better team, which is scary to say. So coming into this next season, they should be the title favorites even without them really making any moves, because obviously they're the defending champs. But they have made some big free agent signings. They've traded for guys. So we're going to go through that in today's video. Let's start off with the free agent signings. Actually, let's start off with who they lost. They lost Dwight Howard, of course, to the Sixers. Rondo signed with the Hawks. McGee left. So they lost a couple key guys. Obviously, they traded Danny Green, but the stuff they got back definitely makes up for the guys that they lost. So let's start it off with Montrezl Harrell. They signed him to 2 years, $19 million. Reigning sixth man of the year, coming from the LA Clippers, coming across the locker room or across the hallway. Definitely a big signing there. They picked up Wesley Matthews on a 1-year deal, $3.6 million. They picked up Marc Gasol on a 2-year, $5.2 million. They re-signed KCP to 3 years, $40 million. And they kept Markieff Morris on a 1-year deal. I think it was a vet minimum, I'm pretty sure. Obviously, Anthony Davis hasn't re-signed yet, but it's looking like he will. I would be shocked if he didn't. He'd be kind of stupid if he didn't. AD is obviously going to be coming back. And on top of that, they traded Danny Green and a pick for Dennis Schroeder. They got the top two guys from Sixth Man of the Year voting the previous year added to a team that already won a championship with LeBron James and Anthony Davis. This team is going to be so good this upcoming season. So let's talk about a couple of these pieces here. Now, Marc Gasol, I see lots of people making a big deal out of him. Of course, I'm a Raptors fan, so I know what Marc Gasol brings. He's obviously on the decline of his NBA career. People are making him seem like he's somehow still like an offensive threat, which he's really not. His three-point shooting has gone down. I think it was around above 40 in the Raptors championship there. This past year, he was at 39%. So still a pretty good shooter for a center, but his three-point shooting has definitely declined. He's not going to be much of an offensive player for the Lakers. I think what Gasol is meant to do is just make up for the defensive lapses that Harrell brings, because obviously we know Montrezl Harrell isn't the best defender, so Marc Gasol can make up for that. I don't expect him to go out there, average 15 points per game. He averaged 7 points per game last year with the Raptors. I could see Gasol averaging something 6 or 7, maybe even less than that. But I have said that he's not a great offensive player. But he just brings so many other things that you don't see on the stat sheet. He's just such a smart defender. He's not the most athletic guy anymore, or he was never really the most athletic guy. But the things he does defensively, he just plays the angles correctly. Like, he's just a really smart defender. He's a really smart passer, good team player, plays winning basketball. So he's a really nice pickup for the Lakers. Like I said, he's not going to really bring anything to the offense other than his passing and his ability to maybe occasionally knock down a three, which is nice because Dwight Howard, obviously he was on the team last year. He can't really knock down threes. He knocked down a couple, but he's not known for knocking down threes. So it's going to be nice having Gasol. I'd say, yeah, a much more reliable three-point shooter than Dwight Howard. And speaking of bigs, the other big they brought in, Montrezl Harrell, this man averaged 19 points per game last year, 7 rebounds on 58% shooting. Just a good energy guy. Won Sixth Man of the Year, of course. He did struggle a little bit in the playoffs. He does struggle defensively. But honestly, his defense isn't as bad as people make it seem, because Montrezl Harrell is a guy that plays with energy. And pretty much anyone that plays with energy is going to bring something defensively. Like, even if they're not the smartest, if they hustle, because that's what defense is. Defense, yes, you have to have an IQ. You have to be smart defensively, but lots of it is just trying hard and lots of it is hustle. And Montrez definitely hustles. He's full of energy. Like, look at Pascal Siakam, for example. Like I said, I'm a Raptors fan, so obviously I'm going to bring up Siakam. But he was not known for being offensively or defensively skilled coming into the league. But the one thing that he did do, he played with a lot of energy, and he still does play with a lot of energy. So, yeah, you can expect that from Montrezl Harrell, to play with energy. Whether he's starting, I'm guessing he might come off the bench. I feel like that would benefit this team more. So he's going to bring energy off the bench. And he can be that third or fourth scoring option on top of AD, LeBron, and Schroeder. So it's going to be nice to have him coming off the bench. And if you need to go small, you can throw him in the starting lineup there. I think if the Lakers do go small, though, they're probably going to go with AD more at the 5, because we saw it in the finals against the Heat. AD at the 5, this man was just a whole nother beast. Dude was super good when he was placed at the 5, so they might do that more often when they want to go small, but we'll see about that. They also signed Wesley Matthews. I guess you could say as a Danny Green replacement. Danny Green obviously has been memed a lot, but he's a solid player. Danny Green gets a lot of hate. He shot 36% from 3 last year, which is league average. Wesley Matthews shot about 36% as well, which is obviously about league average last year. So he plays defense. I feel like he's not much of an upgrade over Danny Green. Danny Green has that championship experience, which Wesley Matthews does not. So we'll see how that fits. I don't even know if Wesley Matthews is going to be starting. I don't think he will be. ESPN projects the starting lineup as LeBron at the 1, of course, Schroeder at the 2, KCP at the 3, AD at the 4, Gasol at the 5. I like that starting lineup. I think you definitely have to start KCP considering you're paying him $40 million over 3 years. You could slide Wesley Matthews into there, maybe bring Schroeder off the bench. You could have Schroeder or Schroeder, however you say it. You could have both of them off the bench, which would be an insane combo, insane 1-2 scoring bench or scoring punch off the bench. So we'll see what they do with their starting lineup there. But overall, this team is really good. I haven't even really talked about Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder last year averaged 19 points per game, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, super efficient. 47, 39, 84 splits. So this man can shoot the 3. He's going to provide spacing, even more spacing, which this Lakers team needs. And they didn't lose much shooting with Wesley Matthews as well, because like I said, he shot the same percentage as Danny Green last year. So Dennis Schroeder, really nice pickup. Schroeder and Harrell, like, bro, they literally got the 2 Sixth Man of the Year candidates from last year on this team. That is just insane. It's insane. Now, they lost playoff Rondo, of course, but I feel like Dennis Schroeder is going to make up for that, especially in the regular season. I feel like in the regular season, LeBron and AD are going to be able to take much more of a load off. They're not going to have to score the ball nearly as much because they have like a defined 3 and 4 option with Schroeder and Harrell. Those can flip-flop 3 and 4 for scoring options. But yeah, LeBron and AD, they're going to have a lot less work to do in the regular season. In the playoffs, obviously, they're going to be able to turn it on, and this team is going to be super good. On paper, it looks like a good team. We really have to see how they work together, though. So I'm not going to confirm that they're repeating, but as of right now, this Lakers team should easily be the title favorites for next year. Pretty much every team in the league got better, but the defending champs got exponentially better as well. I don't know how you can't say they're not the favorites. So that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to talk about the LA Lakers a little bit. They added a bunch of nice pieces, so I wanted to talk about them. And I might do some more free agent videos like this. I want to talk about the Atlanta Hawks maybe, because I feel like they had one of the more underrated off seasons. They got a bunch of nice pieces. So we'll see. We'll see what videos I want to do. But the Lakers look super good. I'm hyped for this NBA season. Let me know your thoughts down below on the LA Lakers coming up this season. And let me know your title favorites down below as well. I know not every free agent has signed. There's probably going to be some trades and stuff. But let me know your thoughts down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.